Duke 80, Arkansas 71. Cam Boozer is the story, as is always the story if you're trying to discuss this Duke basketball team. In 36 minutes, 35 points, 9 rebounds, 3 assists, 2 steals. He was 13 for 18 from the floor, 7 for 11 from the line. He was downright dominant. After the game, John Shire was asked what made the difference. How were you able to outscore Arkansas 27-11 in the final 10 minutes of this game to secure a 9 point victory? He said, well, Cam Boozer's a winner, man. After this game, Cam Boozer was asked, how were you able to have 35 points on 18 shots against an SEC team like Arkansas with pros? He said, well, they weren't doubling me like all the other games. It's a quick sidebar to a fair point right there. But, Cart, the one thing is, before I throw it to you, unfortunately, we have to just ignore this and pretend it didn't happen. Because with this 9 point win, Arkansas has now fallen to 35th on KenPom. And if they are 35th or worse on KenPom, that means they don't qualify for the who he play yet meter from Carter Elliott's own brain, where he just gets to ignore whatever performances he decides he wants to ignore for players he has negative narratives on. Cam Boozer qualifies. Your thoughts?
Whoa, this counts.
Oh, because your team played Arkansas.
No, I think if you're a top 50 team,
Got
it
it.
counts.
Got it.
It counts.
Oh,
Yeah, Cam Booth is ridiculous.
are you
Yeah,
finally accepting that he is what he is?
yeah, he's ridiculous. Truly. And like here's how I'm coming at it. Players that are of Cam Boozer's level, like they have flaw. Like you think back to the greatest college basketball players that we've seen in the past couple of years, the greatest like seasons we've seen. Those players have flaws. Cooper Flag was the National Player of the Year. He couldn't stop spinning and turning the ball over for most parts of the year. Cam Boozer, I think, has struggled at times with doubles and things such as that. But for the most part, this kid is just this uber productive, extremely well rounded, does everything, wins everything basketball player. He's also nasty on the defensive end, as this Duke team is. And unfortunately, given where I was at in the time in the state, I wasn't able to drive to United Center. I was too far away. But I was willing to get in there and yell at Arkansas that I don't know, maybe the best decision isn't Trevon Brazile and Malik Ewing one on one with Cameron Boozer. I don't know, who am I, right? Like I'm a Yeti mic and a Zoom account guy, but at the same time, like what I saw Cam Boozer do to those gentlemen one by one, over and 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 over again. In a game, by the way, where I feel like Cam Boozer didn't even score for the first part of this game. I feel like he went the first 10 minutes until he got his first field goal. He still spits out this stat line. He's just a ridiculous player.
I need you to monologue about other things you saw in this game and or continue on the Cam Boozer path while I prepare something.
Okay, what else to talk about here? I hate spiders. I hate spiders. I would like to look 90 million spiders in the face instead of playing Duke's defense. I truly feel that way. I don't know how you score on this team. They are long, they are athletic, they have size at every position, like I said. Um, I think they're currently like the fourth best team on defense on KenPom. My eyes tell me they're like at worst two. Like they are truly ridiculous on that end of the floor. And look, as much as it sounds great, where I'm like, oh yeah, just double Cam Boozer or just dig on him. That's what you should do. But also like he passes well. So, if guys are gonna hit shots, which they do have guys that can hit shots, this Duke team is gonna be damn near impossible to beat. They're really, really good. Cam Boozer's awesome. Excited to see him against the massive front court of Florida and see what Todd Golden does against them defensively. But yeah, I want every coach who decides to single cover Cam Boozer to be reprimanded to the highest extent at the power of the law.
Yeah, me too.
Why didn't they double?
I think Cal's lost it, right?
Why didn't they dig?
Yeah, I
Like
mean,
we couldn't even get a dig.
isn't it just Cal's pretty clearly lost it?
Okay, but like What the hell? Like, I DM Tyler Eulis mid game.
Right.
He didn't answer. But like, somebody step up.
Right. Yeah, I hear it. I hear what you're saying. Mm, Cart.
What are you
No,
searching for?
you feel me? Mm.
No, what are you searching
You ever
for?
just get that feel?
Not necessarily.
All right. What was the what was the differentiator? You know how this is like a three-man class. It's a great freshman class, but a three-man at the top. Debate for the number one pick. Who's the freshman of the year? Is Devonta, is Peterson, is Boozer? What was supposed to be the differentiator within their situations?
I don't know. Stats?
Well, Darren Peterson was going somewhere he could put up the best numbers because he was surrounded by role players, and AJ DeBonta was going somewhere where, it again kind of it was a whole system centered around stars. Cam Boozer was gonna probably have the worst numbers of everybody because he was gonna go to the team full of five stars that, like that was kind of the sell, right? Is that fair to say?
Yeah.
Okay, so I understand Darren Peterson hasn't played more than two games. He's only played two games. AJ DeBonsa has played one, two, three, four, five, six, 7 games. Cam Boozer has played 8 games. So these are just totals. These are quantitative numbers. This is Cam Boozer in 8 games versus 9 combined games of AJ DeBonsa and Darren Peterson. Can I present some findings?
From all the games?
9 games of DeBonsa and Peterson, 8 games of Boozer.
Versus all the like from all games.
All games. This is 17 total games.
From okay. Yeah.
17 total games combined between them of all of their games against good teams, bad teams, and in between.
Hmm.
8 of them from Boozer,
Good
nine
teams.
of them from DeBonsa and Peterson.
Okay.
You ready?
Yep.
In those, what was it, 17? 17 combined games. There have been 3 games where the player has scored 26 or more points. How many of them were Cam Boozer?
All of them.
All of them. There have been 2 games where 35 or more points have been scored by the player. Coincidentally, if 26 was Boozer, then all of them, both of them would need to be Cam Boozer. Cart, in those 17 games, there have been 6 games where the player has recorded 9 or more rebounds. How many of those were Cam Boozer?
All of them.
In those 17 games, there have been 5 games where the player recorded 4 or more assists. How many of those were Cam Boozer?
All of them.
Which one's not the guard? It's Cam Boozer.
And Boozer.
And he's the one with all the assist games.
Mm.
In those 17 games, there have been 3 games where a player recorded 2 or more blocks. How many of those were Cam Boozer?
All of them.
All of them. In those 17 games, there have been 2 games where the player recorded 3 or more steals. How many of those were Cam Boozer?
All of them.
In those 17 games, there's only been 1 game where the player recorded 4 or more made threes. How many of those were Cam Boozer?
Only one of them.
Only one of them.
Darren Peterson.
It was Cam Boozer.
Oh.
So Cam Boozer, while he's not supposed to be the shooter that Darren Peterson is, the athlete that AJ DeBonta is, the guard spot, he's the only guy doing it. He's the only guy actually putting on his shoes and doing it. Like, what can you even say at this point? And by the way, he's doing it in the situation where, rewind a month ago, he was supposed to have the situation least conducive to these types of games and this type of production. And if you want to downplay it now and play the competition game, play whatever you want, it's just rewriting history. The story was that he was going to be on a team that had too many guys. That's not his game. His game isn't that. He's the only one playing that game. It's crazy what he's doing. And I hope Darren Peterson checks into the game so we can watch him do it too. But even in the 2 healthy games of Darren Peterson, he didn't do it. Even in the 7 times we've seen AJ DeBonta, credit to BYU for blitzing Wisconsin. Who'd they just come back against? Excuse me. That comeback win over Dayton was nice. They're not Cam Boozer. It's crazy what he's doing right now, Cart.
Yeah, it is. And look, Cam Boozer is going to be hell for a lot of teams. He'll be hell for Arkansas. He'll be hell for Kansas. He'll be hell for Texas, Western Carolina, Army. Niagara, Howard, like that. Those are that he's gonna be hell for a lot of those guys. But Greg, I welcome you to this island. I have a week stay already kind of booked out. Only one bed in my stay, so you're more than welcome to stay on the pull-out couch. Don't want to sit in the same bed as you. But this is the boozer week of reckoning for me. Um, I am willing to let all narratives and everything else die right now as I stand after this week.
because he plays your team
More
this
so
week.
because he plays Florida.
Well, your team's better than Florida per the analytics.
But I'm just saying, like, he is playing a Florida front court, which is one of the best front courts in the country.
TCU had some answers for him, but yeah.
They had to answer the guards, not the front court.
Um,
Brock Hardy and Cook Xavier Lee.
Jace Posey was going crazy that game.
Please respect NBA lineage.
Just TCU doesn't play anyone over 6'7", and they beat the Florida front court. Huh.
Listen, like I said,
They had some answers for Michigan's front court too.
this is my week, man. This is my week.
This is your reckoning week.
This is my week of reckoning.
This is all just you. You're not keeping that same energy because you know Cam Boozer's coming to your team.
No, well, here's where I'm actually coming from, and we'll talk about it. I'll be on the preview. Everyone's 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 a gangster when Niagara walks through the door, man. Everyone, truly. Shit gets spooky when it's Carson Cooper and Jackson Kohler waiting for you in the comfy confines of the Breslin Center.
Okay, so you're still doing the bit.
Listen, I think he's incredible.
He had 35
As,
and 9 and 3 against Arkansas.
yes, he's incredible. He's the National Player of the Year right now.
Are you going to send a double?
At Boozer?
Yeah. Are you when Michigan State plays him this week? Are you going to send a double?
Yeah, in all honesty, I think the best defensive performance that I saw against him was against the two better teams that he played. I think that Texas and Kansas did a really good job of not even because you can't double right away on him because he's too good of a passer. So even if you do double him, he's probably going to pass
So he's
out of it.
unstoppable.
No,
You can't just double him right away because he's way too good of a passer. Something we would never say about Darren Peterson or AJ DeMonta.
I would say that about Darren Peterson.
Pass as in like I'll pass on playing today. Yeah, he's great at passing.
Yeah. Listen, like I said, big week for me. Cam
So
Boozer's National Player of the Year right now.
because he's the best player in the country.
Yeah, right now he's the best player in the country.
He's just the best player in the country.
Right
All
now,
right,
Cam Boozer's the best player in the country.
he had 35 in this game. That is 1 point less than Braden Smith has in his last 4 games combined.
Hmm.
That's 1 point less since Braden Smith a week before he went to Baja Mar.
Hmm.
I want you to quit with the caveats, man.
What's the caveats?
You said this was the week of reckoning, and you're still trying to asterisk all this.
I'm not. There's nothing asterisk. I said this is the week of reckoning.
Okay.
He's the best player in the country right now.
He's the best player in the country.
He is the best player in the country right now.
He's the best player in the country. Period. Start a new sentence.
Best player in the country right now.
What's going to change?
Probably not much, to be honest with you.
Then drop the right now.
Nope.
If it's your week of reckoning, you should drop the right now.
Already booked my stay. It's non-refundable.
You need to drop the right. It's like on the list of like, okay, you have to take the trash out when you check out of the Airbnb. You have to drop the right now at the end of your week of reckoning.
I will drop the right now at the end of the week of reckoning.
That feels like there's an if involved.
No,
Like if I enjoy my stay, I'll take the trash out.
no, I'll take it. Listen, I'm an earn it type of guy.
Okay. All right. We've spent this entire video arguing over Boozer, which is so on brand. Do you have any other thoughts on anything else with Duke? I feel like the national narrative because they were down, right? They were down 7 with 9 minutes left. The dialogue I saw on the timeline was very much like Cam Boozer's amazing, but who's going to emerge as that second guy? Isaiah Evans hasn't really done it consistently yet. He only had 9 points on 10 shots in this game, 0 assists. Caleb Foster did deliver a really good game. 15 points and 8 assists to 4 turnovers. I thought they needed every single bit of that. And he had some big shots late, some like very, 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 very clutch jumpers late. So I think the most inspiring part of this for sure for me was just Foster stepping up to the moment and delivering. But I don't know if it changes the way I view the outlook for the season or anything like that. Any thoughts?
I just think that someone needs to emerge as the number two and not the number two by committee.
Yeah.
I just feel like it changes game to game. Like Caleb Foster was really good last game. Didn't really get much from Isaiah Evans in this basketball game. I just think you want some more consistency about who's going to be the number two, but also also who cares maybe because your number one is that great. Like who cares about number two when number one's amazing? And I'll also say this, it's so hard to score on Duke. You are not going to beat Duke if you don't have guards that can make shots.
But Arkansas has that and they didn't beat Duke.
That's why they were in the game.
Okay.
They also, I mean, they got nothing from any other. Like Malik Ewing had 7 on 3 of 7 from the field. DJ Wagner had 3. Nick Pringle had 3. Carter Knox had 2. Like, what are we doing?
Poor Carter Knox. Should have gone pro.
Yeah,
Should have gone pro.
he'll make a good Michigan Wolverine next year, probably.
Yeah, we're fine. We got other plans.
Oh,
Yeah, we're fine. We got other plans. You said you got to beat Duke with guards that can make shots. Just humor me for a moment. Duke plays Michigan. What happens? Because Michigan doesn't have guards that can make shots.
but they got a front court that can hang.
But you said you got to beat Duke with guards that make shots.
If you don't have a front court that can hang.
So if you're not mutants,
Well, on paper, if Florida guards want to be good for a change, that would help them out.
so this is a big we're gonna learn what we got week for you.
Like I said, I'm booked from tomorrow until Saturday. I got the late checkout, which is nice, and it is my it's my retreat of reckoning. This is my darkness. This is you know how they do darkness retreats or Ashwanda retreats for like Aaron Rodgers. This is my boozer retreat.
Okay.
I'm gonna get to the bottom of my issues.
It's ayahuasca, not ashwanda. Um, you happy with Acuff in this game? I thought he acquitted himself nicely.
Yo, he's a tough shot maker, man. But like they're also that's good for him. He's nasty.
There's a world where Darius Acuff isn't resigning himself to like a okay Arkansas season, and instead he's playing with his boy from AAU in the backcourt of the number one team in the country right now, and that's a world I really wish we could go back in time to.
I'm good. I'm good on not going to that world.
I know, but it just like it was all right there. Like it's all right there. And no, he wanted to play with Carter Knox, so more power to him. Billy Richmond is having a breakout year. Why did like Arkansas meltdown late? Did you feel they melted down, or do you think Duke just like took it back?
I think they just took it back.
Like they were kind of playing with their food a little bit. Like this is fun.
Look, I guess we could put it in a Thanksgiving thing since we're doing this. Like cousins come over to your house, they're playing with all your stuff. They're playing with your game,
Yeah,
right? They're having a good time. They're playing with all the toys, but at a certain point, you're like, all right, give me the controller, and you go do something else. It's kind of what Cam Boozer did. Like they were playing with a couple toys, and he let them have a good time. He's like, okay, I have to take that back now. You guys are gonna have to go do something else.
yeah, that makes sense. Okay. I will say this. I'm not out on Arkansas. I'm just like I'm out on the idea of them being a good team right now, but I think they can still like make a Sweet 16, do what they did last year, have a very blessed season and then get it together in March. The talent's there. I wouldn't want to play Acuff and Thomas at all in a one-game elimination tournament. So I think if you're an Arkansas fan, this is probably just what you signed up for with Cal. Cal's game plans are shit. Like, I'm sorry. Just send a double, dog. You got Nick Pringle out there. This is my big fear when I came into the season. Like, I don't love this Arkansas. Like, dude, look who's in the front court on this team.
Are people like scared of Cal?
Not anymore.
Because look, I'm one of the more prideful guys of all time. Like of all time. I'm well known. I'll let somebody get 50 before I ask for a double. If I was Pringle, I would have maybe thought, I don't know. They got Kenny Payne on the bench.
Think so.
I would have told Kenny, like, hey, yo, KP, I don't know if it's going through your head or not, but like, as Cameron Boozer quickly rises to 28 points.
This did feel like a
Maybe something.
like a Kenny Payne game plan. Was there ever a moment in this game where you thought Arkansas was going to win?
No.
Even when they were up 7 with 9 left, I was like,
Yeah. No.
just going to take this back. And
Yeah.
lastly, Caden Boozer, disaster night. Only 8 minutes, 0 for 2, 0 assists to 1 turnover. We had been arguing that it would be best for Duke, and we had hoped that by the end of the year, Caden Boozer took the starting point guard spot away from Caleb Foster. Do you still feel that that is what is best for Duke?
If you're gonna get this from Caleb Foster, then no.
I mean, yeah, if this was the guy, then it wouldn't really be a conversation, I don't think.
Right. Because I think Foster's he's bigger than Boozer, more vetty than Boozer. Like you want to hope Caden kind of stepped up into that role, but if Caleb Foster's gonna play like this, then there really is no need. Obviously, in his 8 minutes, you want him to play better. I mean, he was just atrocious in this game, but if
Yeah.
you're gonna get that out of Caleb Foster, then you don't really have a need.
Yeah. I mean Darren Harris did nothing at 2 trillion in this game. I'm still pretty out on the whole like Duke wing experience. Everybody wants to make the conversation about Foster. Foster's like at least doing things every game. Like to me, Dame Sarr is a non-factor. Kamenia is a non-factor.
Comedian, what played, what, 29 minutes?
There were people saying Kamenia is like the con of this team. Never like I just
So disrespectful to Khan.
they're like really missing multiple guys on the wing on this team to me. They can have moments, don't get me wrong. Sarr can be an impact guy for seconds, but he's so inconsistent and Hamini is just not that yet. So yeah, I don't know. Don't they feel really thin? That would be the thing to me. Like I think the pitch on paper was this team's insanely deep with 5-star talent.
Oh, here I let me paint a picture for you. Um, Cameron Boozer is good enough for this team to win a national title. This team's season will end out of the control of Cam Boozer, unfortunately.
Gonna come down to other guys needing to give contributions that they're honestly not giving super consistently right now.
No, and it's gonna hurt too. Oh, it's gonna hurt. But on the flip side of that, no correlation. If they can just put it together for 6 games,
Right.
you win a national title.
Also, the analytics love you. Analytics say you have a great chance at doing just this. Also, you have Cam Boozer, which leads me to my final conclusion. This is something that I visibly felt myself feeling for the first time in my life watching Duke this year. It would suck to be Caden Boozer. Dog, can you imagine?
Yeah,
That would be one of the worst things ever.
yeah.
Like,
I put it up there with being Bron's son.
there's no like Chris Murray, Keegan Murray here.
Yeah.
There's like my brother who's hold on. My brother, who's 5 inches and 45 pounds more muscular,
They're
without
twins, right?
without the squishy face.
Are they twins or just brothers?
I think they're twins, but how are they? Also, they're not twins. They don't look anything
See,
alike.
that's what I'm saying. Like that's why I'm up top with it. Like, yo, big man, what the fuck?
It
Like,
would be like if you were twin brothers with Michael B. Jordan, and we were all just like, huh, like.
why would we be like, huh?
Like you got to go to like the red carpet. You have like your little podcast thing going on. Like you're doing well for yourself, you know?
Mm.
And he's in Sinners.
Not sure if I follow, honestly.
I just like he played 8 minutes in this game and just sat on the bench with his squishy face and clapped. And his brother had 35 and 9. Like I'm fascinated by the dynamic of it.
Can we circle back to the whole Michael B. Jordan brother thing?
You really don't get the metaphor here?
Mm-mm.
Why?
Just don't think it relates to this one whatsoever.
I think it's pretty applicable, man. Like
I don't think Michael B. Jordan could check me either.
Caden is objectively doing great for himself. He's a Duke point guard, top 50 recruit.
Hmm.
Sleepers is going well. You're crushing it, man.
See, this is the thing. Now Michael B. Jordan, he's gonna have to see me. He's
Michael
gonna have
B
to
is
see
going
me.
to have to see you.
He's gonna have to see me.
Maybe this could be your week of reckoning.
Once I'm done with Boozer, and I gotta admit that he's the best player in the world, I'm shifting to Michael B. Jordan. Honestly, remake Creed Merchant. Honestly, wasn't even a movie he was an original in.
That's pretty fair. Congrats, Duke. Arkansas. I don't even think you're sad about this one. It's fine.